Okay, thank you everyone for coming to Ann's new house. And I'm sure you noticed as you walked into the front door that there was a different mat. It said "Life is Simple." And she has two, what are they called?
Food dogs.
Food dogs for prosperity that are on both sides of the door, as well as a beautiful vase with tulips, because your first impression of somebody's house really starts at when you're knocking on their door. And so I wanted everybody who came here to, just kind of take a minute and think about their life and, kind of simplify. And that's kind of what we did. When I first came here, my eye was just going all over the place, because the furniture for me wasn't in a place where I thought it showed off the features of whatever it is, like this beautiful bookcase with all of her teacups in it. So I should say Ed and Ann emptied everything out, and then we started moving things. And the first thing to do when you want to change up your space is to move the largest piece of furniture first. And so that was the sofa. And I made sure that there was enough room in front of the window for that to go there. And then everything kind of unfolded after that. I loved the pictures and the lamp, and so when I was here before, sitting on the sofa was here, and looking up at the staircase, that wasn't really the best view of the space. So putting the sofa there, when the window shades are up, she's got an incredible view of the golf course. So that was kind of my reasoning of that. Plus, it's a long sofa, and if we tried to put it in this area of the room, it just really limits the walkway to get to the dining room. So let's see. In the corner there, she had a really neat, like, 70s poster, and I got a kind of 70s looking lampshade to go on her lamps. Her lamps are kind of classic, and if you don't have a lot of money and you want a new look, you can just get new lampshades. And I needed to get a different size harp. She had a three-way bulb, so that needed to change so that I could get a shorter harp on it. But that's just, one way of, giving your room a whole new look is, changing your lampshades. They have this incredible shell sign, and the horse with the wings. What's the name of that?
Pegasus.
Pegasus.
It's a mobile sign.
Yeah, and so her wooden refrigerator was over here, and it seemed scale-wise to work better in that little niche, and it kind of marries well with the shell sign and with the Pegasus. And then moving her artwork around, we switched from this wall to that wall, the bookcase and the china cabinet, and then we put was it your dad's?
Mm-hmm.
Your dad's desk and chair above your grandparents' pictures?
No, that's my mother and father.
Oh, your mom and dad's pictures. So that vignette kind of works together. It's it makes sense. Whereas the ice chest was a little bit too high, and plus it encroached into the walkway coming out of the kitchen into the dining room. So when you're rearranging your furniture, less is more, and we got rid of the round table. That was, it was old. The varnish on it was starting to come up, and so placement-wise, when we changed the furniture, it just didn't work. So that possibly will be going out on the
which made Ed very happy.
Back patio. So another thing that we're going to be doing, and you'll see in the months to come, is Ann and Ed are going to paint the walls, at least these 3 walls. And do you have that paint color?
I do.
It's a real pretty kind of a teal blue that's going to tie in with these pictures. And because there's so much light coming into this room in the summertime, which most of the year it's warm here in San Diego, you're gonna feel cooler when you come into this room. So that's another thing you can do to help with your heating and air conditioning costs. And then I have a set of drapes that I used in my home shows that I'm not going to use anymore, and they will fit perfectly in front of her front window. So we're going to have those, and I think we should wait until after you paint before we hang those up. But so you'll see a transformation slowly in this space, over the next couple of months, and it's just, for me, it feels it's more peaceful when I walk in here, and so anyway, it's fun to do, and especially nowadays with us all simplifying our lives, I think it's nice to just instead of moving, just change the furniture, and give your house a different feel, and
so clean out.
Yes, and clear. Get out the things that you don't use, and just, for me, the energy in this space is so much calmer than it was before. I don't know if you guys feel any difference, but that's another thing that happens when you change your furniture.